after almost 2 years, I've finally finished the structure of my base. And I got this done last episode, but that does not mean the base is done. Now that seems counterintuitive, but you just saw I was building trees and, well, there's a lot more trees to build and a lot of other stuff too. This entire valley area is going to be transformed, and I'm hoping it looks as good as the start of this area here does, because I am really happy with how this, you know, beginning of what is supposed to be a forest is starting to turn out. You can kind of see the vision I'm going for here. I want a very kind of sharp V shape down with the tree line. And I think the trees so far that I've made have been a pretty good, I think it's been a pretty good representation of what I want to do with the whole area. But there's a lot of little details, of course, to do. I think I want to save the trees for live streams. So the trees will get done over the course of the episode bit by bit, because I mean, it takes me like half an hour to do a single tree. Actually, you know what? We'll do one small tree. What the? Okay. We'll do one small tree right now so you can see the process that I've been doing for these, and then you'll just have to trust that the rest of them get done over streams. So these are the whoa, English. So these are the materials that I've been using. Mostly pale oak, fences and fence gates. Which one of these do I want to make? Probably the small one. That's probably my best bet. And I've also got these pink and purple stained glass, which may seem a little bit odd, but I'll show you what this is for. You can see them kind of dotted along the trunk here and at the bottom. And this is because the bark for, let me get Knight's head off of this. For paper birch trees, they're 12 to 21 meters tall in real life. So I built the diorite wall segments ranging from 12 to 21 blocks, kind of on all the side, all the ones I laid out. Now some of them do actually get a little bit taller than that. Like that one's a bit taller because of the fences that I put on top. But it's Minecraft. It's like, with Minecraft's sense of perspective, you know, bigger will make it feel a little bit more realistic. It's better than anything over there, at least. And the bark will actually purple shift. It will be saturated, and it will have like a little bit of a pinky or a purpley hue. I think the color that it used was salmon for some of the bark colors, and of course we don't have any salmon stained glass panes. Have you been looking for a new type of glass to spruce out the inside of your home and to make it feel a little bit more alive? Well, then you're in luck. With our new salmon stained glass panes, you can get a new color of glass that you've never seen before. Order today for only $12.99 and tax and an extra 25% tariff. That might just be the stupidest thing I've ever done. Okay, but yeah, aside from the salmon stained glass panes, I use a lot of other stuff in here too. I usually grab some spruce leaves, some azalea leaves, and the birch leaves. The spruce and azalea are just shadows and highlights for the main bit of the spruce trees. So you got some spruce at not the spruce trees, the birch trees. My brain is fried. So you got the spruce kind of at the bottom as the shadow. Most of the leaves are birch, and then for the highlights you got the azalea leaves, which I'll show you in with non-shaders. You know, the effect works just as well. I keep going through walls. The effect works just as well, if not better. I'll just make one little birch tree here, just to kind of show you guys. Okay, just to kind of show you guys what the process is. So the first thing that I do is I like laying out kind of how the fences. What am I saying? I'm making branches. I'm making fake branches with Minecraft fences. So I'm just kind of placing fences. What the frick? How did that get over there? Give me that back. Give me that back. I like making it in kind of like a bell curve shape. I'm not sure if that makes a ton of sense. Wait, not a bell curve, like a pear shape. Like the pear shape. And there you go. Now that we've kind of got the branches done, you'll see that there's some kind of floaty bits in some spots, and there's actually kind of a blank spot that I'd like to fix. I'm actually gonna move this fence gate down. Yeah, something like that. And you'll see that there's actually some floating bits with the fence gates, but it doesn't really matter because you're gonna be covering it in leaves anyways. So there's no harm in that. So now that we've done the branches, we've got to worry about actually, I was about to say we've got to worry about the leaves, but we've got to worry about the salmon colored glass. And now you just kind of place leaves. You just kind of place leaves until it looks good. Until it looks kind of, you know, dense enough to make sense, but not so dense that it doesn't make sense. You have to kind of like go outside and look at trees for this method to work, because you kind of have to understand what trees actually look like. You can't just follow a formula. It's very organic, which is not an intentional pun, but it does work. So you've really got to make sure here that you're careful with how you're placing things, because you can screw it up. It's not easy to screw it up, but you can. It's possible. So it's been a little while since the last time that I managed to have time to record, because college is kicking my butt, but I've got literally nothing done. I apologize. Hey, editing pizza here. I'm really disappointed because my recording for both this part of the video where I built the spruce tree here. This is the first spruce tree I've built with this style, this custom tree. And also the next scene, which you'll see in a bit, where I tried to pull up some wardens with TNT, with Pokey, Weasel, and Sanity. OBS messed both of them up, and the frame rate is garbage. I'm going to salvage the TNT bit because I am going to do replay for most of it, and you'll just get the voiceovers, which is good enough. But for the spruce tree here, I'll just tell you what you need to know. I built this whole thing kind of in one session. I used mud brick walls and tough walls for the center with spruce fences and fence gates for the branches. And I used spruce leaves for the bulk of it, obviously. I'm not sure what else I would do with it. And then I put pale oak leaves at the top to kind of simulate it being snowy. And you know what I'm really happy with? It's a similar shape to the birch trees, but it is most certainly different in its own unique way. And then I use some birch leaves as well to make it feel unique. And you know what? I'm really happy with how it turned out. But yeah, there's not much I can do with that anymore. So we'll move on to the replay heavy TNT Warden time, set up by Sanity, so thanks to him. So Sanity made a call to everyone, and apparently he wants us to help him blow up some wardens. Pokey, I have a
Wait, how'd you
idea.
get down? Weasel, how'd you get down there?
Here's a sugar.
There's water.
Yep. Why are you bridging with TNT?
Don't question it.
You know, I did bring a flame bow. That's very
Don't
tempting.
question it. Ow! Why would you do that? Ah!
I was trying to spleef you like that.
I hear explosions. I know how to get away.
Guys, you
I
guys
have-
might
I think
want to
half
clear
of them.
out.
Yeah.
It might want to clear out.
You know, Swift Sneak would have been an awesome enchantment.
That did not go as I
Using a pizza
anticipated.
slice. Using a
Using a
I heard
bee-
him. I heard him. What's the
how?
next step?
How?
Weasel, Weasel, Weasel. Oh, he's stuck on the TNT. Oh, that knocked him back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can
Aw,
You-
nice. Still alive. Diamonds.
It's-
Don't you dare!
Diamonds.
Ah! I didn't set my spawn.
Oh,
What?
I forgot to set my spawn.
It's low effort right now.
Oh, sanity, you are tempting me.
Oh, great.
Hold
And
on.
he's on me, isn't he? Yes, he is.
Just lean
Yeah,
over
both of
here,
them are.
buddy. Do it.
Oh yeah, light it now.
You
Light it
see?
now.
I did, I did, I did, I did.
Pizza lit.
I did. Get him. Yes. It got
Yeah,
him,
you got
it
him. You got him.
Did it work?
That's 2 now. Yeah, it worked. This is
Okay.
pizza.
There's
You
the-
knocked me off.
I didn't knock you off. You walked off the back.
No, you backed into me.
No, I didn't. I have.
Oh, there was a TNT that I had.
Okay, well there went all the
I
stuff I
have
had.
receipts. I have footage of my innocence. Well, there goes Weasel.
Oh no! Oh.
Did by that.
Oh, the bridge is a bit broken, guys. Don't worry, I'll fix it. There you go. There's no safety concern here whatsoever.
Yeah, that much was evident.
What? No what?
What? Pokey!
Weasel.
Pokey!
Weasel. No, Weasel lit it.
All right, well,
We're playing with fire here.
Oh, okay.
you just gotta come back through the portal to get it.
No, I'm not. I'm not going through. I knew immediately when you said that that was the worst idea ever. I wish I could have seen that. I'm going home. I'm going home. You guys are mean. I used to be very like structural only. Like I would build the structure and then the structure was there. I was very much, you know, everything had to be geometric and everything was just shapes that I put together in my mind, and anything that was organic scared me. Which some organic shapes still do scare me. Like I'm not good at building statues or something. Like this is the only statue I've ever built that I'm half happy with. The only statue I've ever built that's half decent. And it's not like anatomically accurate or anything. It's a little bit too small to be anatomically accurate, to make it easily but you know what I'm trying to say. But eventually, like within the last couple of years, I started getting into terraforming more and into like natural organics. So like rock formations and water movement and trees and, you know, hills, because I started figuring out that it was all still just geometry, but with sightlines. So it's basically all sightlines. Like this half of the sightline isn't done yet, so it feels very off center. So it feels like it's pushing you too far this way, but that's not where the interesting stuff is, right? So eventually when there's trees on this side, it's going to be pushing you in and down, and then towards the middle, you get the plain. There's going to be like a big tree in the middle there. So it's all about sight lines. And if you look up the sight line, these trees are pushing you up to look towards the base. But you just do things until it works. And it is kind of a pain. Because especially starting out, a lot of times it just didn't work. It just did not work at all. Nothing worked. Everything was garbage. And then you get kind of annoyed, and then you stop doing it because it's like, well, this is stupid. Because it is kind of stupid. Valid response. But that isn't going to make you better at it. Oh, jeez. Tisk. Get off. You back up. Back up. No. No. Have your freaking arrow back. No. It's your arrow. What? Oh, he just stole it from my chest. Oh, he's gonna try it again, isn't he? Nope, is he leaving? No, he's not. He's just gonna keep doing it until he gets me. I literally like ducked under it. He's trying to drown himself. I think it's going pretty well here. I think we're making some good progress with the terraforming. Maybe I kind of want to add to this a little bit. Well, anyways. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah? I'm so tired. I can tell. I can tell. So, water. What do we think? Water. Water is watering. Yes, the water is made of water. Indeed. The water is indeed made of water. Could edit some D&D, but are you going to? I think your horse just answered for you. Pokemaniac. You cannot do that to me. You cannot do that to me. I've been working on this episode for well over a month, and I needed to do one last big thing before I finished it off. And this back area has needed one massive tree for a long time. And this might be my favorite tree I've ever worked on because these branches that I worked on live turned out so well. I am so happy with this. Just repaired my shears and I'm ready to try to put the leaves on this tree again. First attempt did not go well. I really could not figure out a pattern that I liked for it, but I've got an idea that I'm gonna try out. I think I'm just going to be even more sparse with the leaves, like barely like little tufts of it on the ends of branches, you know, because I really want the shape of this tree to show. I really want to be able to show the inside structure of the tree and how the branches look. And I'm worried that if I put the leaves on too dense, then it's just gonna get overwritten and you won't see any of it. It's just gonna be a leaf blob. I think that was the reason that I really didn't like the leaves before. So hopefully I can get this to work. We're gonna start with something really small. So see, this is kind of what I'm going for, but I want it to be even more, I don't want it to be chunky. I don't know how else to better describe it. Like, yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Yeah, hold on. Okay, I think I'm actually onto something here. This is looking good. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm actually onto something. Yes, this looks way better. Oh, this looks way better. In most cases, I would see this and be like, oh, that's not covered. That's a flaw because I can see the trunk behind that. Because most of the times the trunk is just a straight line with some fences sticking out of it. Like that's what I've been building. And these, it makes sense that you would just see little bits, but this, I want to see the trunk structure because it's so nice. Okay, well, I don't know about you guys, but that seems pretty finished to me. That has just made a massive difference. Well, I think I really wanted to get this side done too, but honestly, I think this has been a great exercise, and I think that's all I can really do for this episode that's actually interesting. I want to continue working on the valley, and I want to continue making trees, and I'll keep doing those in live streams as well, especially since I've got this done. That is still definitely something that is going to be continued to work. Definitely going to be continuing to work on that. But thank you all for watching so much. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and consider maybe supporting me through Patreon. I'd like to thank the one person who's on my Patreon at the moment, Jam. Why are you giving me $3 a month? But regardless, I'm really happy with how this forest area turned out. Obviously, I haven't finished the trees or really even started the custom pine trees up there, although there's not going to be as many of them. And I have that one to do. And then, of course, I need to terraform this bit a little bit and more trees on this side, of course. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to finish up. But I think this is a really good demonstration, especially from here. Actually, let me fly up there. That from this angle, from right here, this part of the base, it feels a lot more complete now when you look at it like this because of those trees and that tree. And it feels a lot more whole. And I'm really happy with that. So once again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.